Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? Week 5 or 6 of NFL? I can't remember. Anyway, if J2's here, this is probably the only week I will be cheering for the Cowboys. I made a bet today, and they covered by 6, so I'm pretty pumped because you know what that means? That's money in the old comic book fund. I hope everybody had a good weekend. DC fandom was crazy. We're going to be talking about that in the comic news segment, so stick around for that. We got Newbie spec of the week. I also have a very special guest on today. He's been on the show previous. He's been on the show multiple times. You might have known him as BC, father of 1. Today we join him for the first time as BC, father of 2. What's going on, man?
I'm still alive, man. I lost my voice, but I'm still alive.
Yo, congrats on the little guy, man. I saw some pictures and stuff. So happy to hear that the baby's healthy and your wife is doing well. So congrats, man.
Hey, yo, props to women, because Jesus.
Well, you heard it here first, people. Props to women. But yeah, man, it's new comic book day, comic news. Lots to talk about. For those of you that say, Newbie, you don't talk enough about DC. Well, today I will challenge you. I'm going to challenge you because there's going to be a lot of DC stuff we're going to be talking about. Rightfully so. Fandom happened yesterday or Friday. I can't remember. It's just been a whirlwind with all that stuff. I will admit, I didn't even know that shit was going on, man. Like, they did not really advertise it, or maybe I'm just not following the right.
Oh, no, this is totally DC
stuff.
Dude. No, it was out there. It was
okay.
Out there.
Yeah. No, like, I remember talking about it. It's just like it's something that, like, even the night before, I wasn't like, oh man, I can't wait, or anything like that. Like the Marvel investor thing, like, I know when it is. I'm pumped for it. I know in this, I'm just like, oh shit, that was today. Like, that was my reaction. So it was just a little crazy.
So I guess you didn't claim a free NFT, right?
No, God, no. I don't do that stuff, man. I was busy. I was busy working and making some deals. So yeah, that's what I was doing.
I feel you.
We were promised by Hyper that he would be joining us, but he's going to be running a bit late. So for now, we're going to start the show off with just the 2 amigos, the 2 Yankee fans. And we'll see what happens. Also, BC, I don't know if you want to let the people know, but something happened yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
What happened yesterday?
We celebrated my son's second birthday.
No. So for those of you that don't know, there's a lot of Canadians in here. BC is a big Canadians fan, Montreal Montreal habitant fan. I am a New York Ranger fan, not from New York, don't live in New York, but that's my team. This man was running his mouth yesterday, and guess what happened? Rangers won 3-1, and I was and you know what was perfect about the picture I sent you about the final score was the picture was of the crowd, of the stands going, and that just worked in my favor. Like that was just luck. But I took the picture, and it was just the fans leaving with the score under it. I thought that was beautiful. But yes, Montreal did lose 3-1. So you know what? I got a little trash talking until November 16th. But hey, it is what it is.
I could go into this severely, but I don't want to go because I don't want to roast.
Oh, God.
Comic related.
Oh, God. All right, well, let's start the show. We're talking comics. First up, we got to talk about some channel sponsors. So first up, is Big B Comics. You know the deal. 3 stores, 1 in Niagara, 1 in Barrie, 1 in Hamilton. I will shortly, in a week or 2, be going to the one in Barrie, checking off the trifecta, the trinity that is Big B Comics. But go check them out, Instagram, Facebook, and their eBay. They got a lot of stuff, so make sure you guys go tune in there. And next up, we've got comic pressing done by Mr. Bleecker Street Comics. Go check out bleekerstreetcomics.com. $10 a press, $5 a clean. Use code word. I think it's Newbie Comics #1. You get 10% off, but make sure you guys go tune in. And if you're in the local area in Niagara on a Sunday, well, guess what? He's got his thing going. He's got a booth at the flea market off Turner, off Lincoln. So make sure you guys go tune in there. That's Bleecker Street Comics, people. Boom. All right, let's say hello to the chat real quick, and let's kick it off, man, because I'm really looking forward to the news part and talking. Well, I don't even know. This is weird, but I can't wait to talk about DC. That doesn't really happen too much, man. I don't really say too much. So
I'm gone 1 week. What the fuck?
yeah, man, I'm gone. Okay, hold on. I got another surprise for you. Another guest. He's been on the show, special guest. He's been on the show many times, but I see him backstage being like, but you guys know the new Matrix trailer came out. You know, he usually rocks a hat, but guess what? It is my man, Hyper. What's up, man?
I was hoping you wouldn't draw attention to the fact that I'm not wearing a hat today.
Yo, all I can see, for those of you just tuning in, Hyper was just like,
okay, like, wrap it up. It's like,
come on.
I love it.
Well, welcome, Hype, man. I was just saying hello to the chat, and then we're going to kick the show off. So I'll hold your intro for a little bit because I got to give Michael Baker the gold. He was pumped that he got it because the last 2 weeks he was getting silver. So he is pumped that he got gold. What is going on, man? Bleeker. Dang, that was quick.
what's that saying by Ricky Bobby? Like, if you ain't first, you're last.
Well, do I do something with my hands? Dude. Love that movie, by the way. And Azores Tiger taking bronze. Guys, this is crazy. But this is the first time 2 out of 3 are not going Canadian.
Damn.
Yeah. So Canada, let's do better. All right. Do better. That's my challenge.
We are sleeping.
That is my challenge. Okay. That is my challenge.
I'm trying to see if there's a loophole where we could make Azores Canadian, but I can't find any right now.
Hey, speaking of Azores, make sure you guys go check out his Tiger Tuesdays. I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. I always get confused because of the time difference, but he's got his thing going, man. Go check it out. One of the good guys in the community, extended family member for sure. We need to get him back on this show 100%. So hopefully that happens. So we'll see. Empire Comics, what's going on, man? I love the new logo, dude. I've been checking out a lot of his videos. Dude, he's a good dude, man. I like his stuff. I enjoy his stuff. So big shout outs to Empire. Always tuning in over here. So I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, TiVo ended Sunday night early. Yeah, that's because Mikey wasn't there, man. But big shout outs to TiVo and Mr. Otto from the Grotto, 1/3 of the 3 Men in the Basement. Bleecker Street Comics, once again. We got FaceTime trolling. You know, he's at work. Dan De La Torre.
He's hiding somewhere in the washroom, messaging us.
Extended family member here at the Newbie verse. Tim, what's going on, man? Way too late for Tim. Yeah, you're like 9th place, man. We don't give those out. Yeah, this isn't elementary school anymore, or of today, right? Where they give medals just for
participation trophies.
Yeah. I remember the only participation ribbon I ever got was fun day or play day in elementary school.
Whoa, what is
Whoa.
fun
it's
day?
like you do all this like fun activity and shit like that. Like you get a team from like every grade or whatever. Yeah,
was this in high school or was this
no. This is elementary school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right, BC?
College. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man. Sometimes I need to just remember I'm on the internet. Comic Dude, what is going on, man? I'm gonna be seeing Comic Dude, I believe, this weekend coming up because he's gonna be going to Fan Expo, and I believe
I'm envious of both of you.
I'm not going, dude. The tickets sold out.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'm envious of dude.
Yeah, I sent this thing for like a media pass because like YouTubers, I guess, can do it depending on your shit, and so I sent them like, hey, I'm like a media, you know, blah, 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 blah. So like, I'm just waiting to hear back. I should hear back by Wednesday, but if not, hey, it is what it is. I'll get my ticket next year.
You don't have to have like a table or anything set up for that. You can just
no.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. Comic Journey, what is going on, sir? Yeah, there's a lot. Jacob, what's going on?
Thanks, buddy.
Whew. Oh man, Brandon, this guy. All right. Let's kick it off. Let's do this thing. I'm pretty pumped. Hype, BC, are you ready for New Comic Book Day?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
I always ask you guys. Face, unfortunately, is not here. So, you know, for Face, every week is good because he picks up fucking everything anyway. I was kind of finding it like a little weak this week. Like I wasn't like I was looking at the titles and I'm like, you know,
you're not wrong. It's decent, dude. It's a decent week.
You think it's decent? Yeah,
Decent. Like I give it decent.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I've been slowly cutting, like I told you guys, I've been slowly cutting off certain pull titles, and some of my miniseries have been wrapping up. So my pull list has been shrinking because I'm focusing more on the back issues. But I think it should be a medium week for me.
Hey, comics dude, I'm trying my hardest, man. I'm trying my hardest. Speaking of cutting back, I had just sold a book.
Stop.
I just sold a book.
My heart.
But here's the thing. Like I'm a little upset in a way. Like I love the books I get, right? Like if they make it to my wall, they're books I love. Some of them are investment and some, aren't. Yeah. I made a killing. It worked out for both parties. I make my profit. This guy got his book, still undervalued. But when I was doing kind of like my financials, because at the end of every week and every month, I do like spreadsheets on like, this, that, how much I made, whatever. Sure. I have just realized that I, through being a dirty flipper since January, have sold and done things to finally be able to afford, just strictly off selling books, to buy a Tales of Suspense 39.
Ooh, what grade?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I was talking about it, to myself basically, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know, like just going through a lot of shit, and like it's just hard, man, because like you look at the price of these books, like big books, and you're like, holy fuck, can I really spend that kind of money on it? But then I start thinking, I'm like, look, this happened because of selling books or finding good deals. So like, I don't know. I'm torn.
Well, you know what? I'm going to hold off my congratulations until you actually get that book. So,
yep.
Dude, I think I might be done collecting after I,
no.
Like if I buy that book, dude, I honestly, man, I'm telling you right now, if I were to get Tales of Suspense 39, I don't think I would buy a big book outside of like back issue bins or new comic book day stuff. Like I don't think I would be for a while, man. Like
I don't know.
I think you're lying to yourself, because we all know this is an addiction, and we all know you like the hunt. You go to those shops, you find those $1 books, and you're like, "Yo, I just made $30. I know it. Don't lie." And
because
we all agree.
I think because we all collect for different reasons. I can only speak for myself. Like, if I only was in it just for purely the story, I would just be reading trade paperbacks and all that. I got into single issues and all that because the appeal of getting those hard to find books and getting those wish list books on my bucket list, which I got a few this year. I don't think that's ever going to end, honestly.
Yeah,
at least
I don't know. It's just tough, right? Like it's tough. Like I look at some of the books I have, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I have this. You know what I mean? Or like, oh my god, I can't believe I could sell this for the. Like it just gets to that point. So like, yeah.
Oh, but dude, we go through this every week. Like, I literally wake up, I look at my books, I'm like, yeah, what can I flip to buy this and that?
Thing, right? Man. That's the thing. Hey. But while we were talking, we had a few people. So Rudy saying, Newbie, hey, yo, you have SoCal following. What's going on, man? Appreciate it. Love California. Have to go back out there. The borders, the borders are opening November 11th. So I can't wait because I'm going to be going to the U.S. I'm telling you right now.
Damn you. I hate Marvel.
Big shout outs to Ultra. He's saying I'm out on the road working, but it's all good to listen to this podcast while I am. Hey, Ultra, I appreciate it, man. I have a lot of respect for you and what you do over there on your end. Much appreciated when you tune in, man. So if you guys don't know already, you guys are too late to the party. Ultra Maximus, you want to talk spec? This guy is a living legend. Yes, I said it, legend when it comes to that. So make sure you guys go tune in to whatever Ultra's doing. Make sure you know that name, Ultra Maximus. Marvel. Whoa, I didn't know Hyper came with an interchangeable head.
You would think, the one day that I felt like, let me just have a little bit of breeze on my head for, just for tonight, maybe they won't notice.
I love it.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and let's get it started. Me personally, I think it's a light week, not crazy. I mean, I was a little surprised when BC said it was decent. So we'll see.
Generous.
There is one book that I'm kind of interested into hearing. I feel like Face has talked about this book many months ago, and it's really weird because when I saw that it was coming out this week, I was like, I've seen this book before. We've talked about this book like privately, right? Even Keys, like I remember Keys something. I don't know. Maybe it was just the art or something. I don't know. But I had crazy deja vu about our first book, and yeah, I'm excited to get this going, guys. So if you're new to the channel, you're new to the show, we do New Comic Book Day, comic news, and then we ended off with Newbie Spec of the Week, which this week there's a theme. So let me know.
Tim, it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
It doesn't exist.
We're printing it and we're selling it as merch by end of year.
Oh man! All right, let's start it off with Image Comics, people. And first up, we've got Ant number 1.
I think this is BC's pick of the week.
Yo, I don't know why, dude. I've got deja vu when I was looking at this book and I was trying to do like more, reading into it. I'm like, I've seen this book before. I don't know when, where, but yeah. But look at those antlers.
Sure.
I think they're more like antennas or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It could be something. Who knows? It's a number 1. We'll see. It's got a interesting cover for anybody who likes tight Lululemon red, I guess.
The fuck. But dude, I think what pissed me off most about this book is it appeared on FOC for the last like 3 months every week, and it never. Yeah, like it's always there. So now it's officially coming out. This is good because.
That's probably why. Yeah. Okay. That could make sense, dude. Yeah. Because I'm like, where have I seen this book before?
I mean, it's a reboot though. So.
Yeah. There you go. Dude, yeah. It was always there.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Specs man. By the way, I saw your message. I was working, so I apologize. We will link up. And yes, to your question, I saw your question. Yes. So hopefully you remember the question, because if not, you're just probably like, what the hell is Newbie saying yes for? But yeah. Is this a grab for you or no?
No. For me, it's a pass.
I wasn't even on the original, so I'm not going to be on the reboot.
But it is a big premiere issue.
Yeah, but every number 1 is considered a premiere issue.
Yeah, but I was saying big in the terms of something else. But anyway.
This guy.
All right. This one, I know when Keys wakes up tomorrow, he's going to probably say, yeah, man, this is the one. But the Gunslinger number 1, this has got, correct me if I'm wrong, this has got like 15 covers.
I think there's 7 regular, like at cover price. And I didn't check to see if there's incentives. But, dude, he's been a fan favorite out the gate since like Spawn 174. So I have like, I don't want to say high expectations on this book because I'm not really caught up yet. But
have you noticed the price? The price is $5.99. It's not the $2.99 standard price. That's kind of something that kind of threw me off.
That's just for the first issue, though.
Oh, okay.
Just like with King Spawn, like afterwards, it's supposed to. I think it's gonna go back to $2.99.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't pick up that one. Again, cutting back, and Spawn. I mean, it's not a top character for me. I mean, not saying he's not great, just not somebody that I really follow. Like say Keys. Spawn is like number 1 or Dupe or Flubber. I can't remember one of the two, but yeah. Are you guys picking up any of the covers? Is there a cover specifically that you think might be a winner when it comes to the Gunslinger?
I always go McFarlane. There's the connecting one. That connects across the 3 series, I think.
Relax, Hyper. Relax.
Yeah.
I'm containing myself.
His desk moved again.
What's that?
His desk slightly moved again.
Oh gosh, it's hardwood. No, the desk is. I meant.
Ultra saying there's a 1 in 250.
Oh yeah, okay, kind of.
Like just like with King Spawn, they're doing like a McFarlane 1 in 250 sign.
So what does that fetch for? Like the King Spawn right now? What did it fetch for when that one came out?
I think that was like almost quadruple ratio at one point.
Yeah,
like, wow.
I had seen it selling at like
So wait, it was $1,000? Holy!
Yeah, I think it was actually selling for that much. I don't know what the price is right now, but pre-sale was like around 1,000. I mean, this one I'm gonna pick up just because.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say I'm gonna pick up at least the first issue of all these spin-offs of Spawn.
Yeah.
I already picked up King Spawn. I'm gonna be picking up Scorch, which comes out after. So I'll be picking up this Gunslinger.
It is a huge print run, though, so hopefully that doesn't scare too
Yeah,
many
I mean,
people.
I'm not going heavy on this. I'm just picking it up just because I kind of am interested to see, where the direction is, and I might continue with one or two of these series if it intrigues me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving. We got another number one. We got Hellcop, issue 1, $3.99 price tags. So we're back on normal pricing. I don't know what to think of this. It's just tough because, Image boom. I mean, a lot of these insane the last year and a half have kind of exploded. So I have that temptation to okay, it's a number one, I got to get it. And then I'm like, it looks, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the cover. I'm not really a fan of what I see art wise. Hellcop, I've got no idea what the hell is going on. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up just to give it a shot. It's a number one, dude. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't read too much about it, but it is on my pull list. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and if I like it, I'll let you know. But
yeah, I'm passing on this one. Just it didn't really grab me, to be honest. Even the solicitations and all that. So
yeah.
When mankind first broke through the walls between dimensions, nothing could have prepared them for this.
But yo, Newbie, this one comes out this week?
Oh, wait, no, shit. I got it wrong. That's October 27th. I got my PowerPoint mixed up. Shit.
It's okay.
There we go. Hype. It's okay.
It's okay. Just on to the next one.
Ice Cream Man number 26. Let's move on to that. Oh, shoot, man. Yeah, I got ahead of myself.
It's all good. It's all good.
There was, if I remember correctly, rather, there was about 4 covers on previews for this, or 2. I can't remember, but there was this one. This is obviously the cover A. I like this one better than that second one. I don't know. I don't know.
Face all split on the side.
I don't know. I just feel like I see, it reminded me too much of Venom and symbiotes and clown. I don't know. But yeah, Ice Cream Man. Okay, has Ice Cream Man been on a break for a bit? Because I feel like we haven't talked about Ice Cream Man for a while.
They had that anniversary issue. That 25th issue was like a double-sized issue a while ago. Not a while ago, but I think they had it actually a few weeks ago. I don't think it took a big break.
Yeah.
So BK, if you're getting this, you're saying, "What the hell, cop?"
The dad jokes keep flowing, man.
Oh, I read that and I didn't quite get it.
But yo, for me, Ice Cream Man, it's not.
Oh, I just got the joke. Okay, it took a while. Okay, sorry, BC. The Marvel joke just clicked.
The cropped head switched brain as well. But but yeah, no, Ice Cream Man is not something that I'm regularly reading anymore. I did pick it up because of all the hype with those fucking Dr. Seuss covers that were coming out. But other than that, it didn't catch my attention.
They haven't had one of those in a while, too. I think the last one was issue, what, 18, 17, something like that? 16, maybe? I can't remember.
No idea.
Yeah.
I think it's 20, I think.
20? All right. Well, 20 still. All right. Let's move on to IDW. And IDW, we got a number 1 alert. We got Dungeons and Dragons Mindbreaker, number 1. I will be very blunt with you. This is a straight pass for me. I don't care if it's
this one get
one.
the number 1 alert? Didn't we just pass a couple of comics that already had number 1s?
Yeah, but I can't put number 1 alert for everything, man.
Yeah, that's.
Let me be the maker here. Jeez.
The maker
of the presentations and stuff, man. Jeez.
The Ultimate Universe.
Guy shows up 9 minutes late. Fucking we're online and now he's hype.
Without his hat.
Jeez.
Oh wait, you gotta do it. Miguel.
Do what?
What's up?
Miguel, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Nah, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even come across this on previews. I think I totally missed it. So it's not a pickup. If I see it, maybe. But
I just think it's going to be a little successful just because of how popular, obviously, Dungeons and Dragons is. It's number 1.
But I'm not big on it.
No, me neither. But
yeah, I mean, despite the alert that Newbie's putting out for this book, I'm probably passing on this one.
I swear to God, hype.
It's like I'm expecting my phone to ring or something when this book comes out on Wednesday.
You know what? I hope something happens to this, like through transportation or something, and then like there's only like one copy that makes it to stores, and it's $1,000 book. I hope that.
So this will be in your dreams.
Yep. Ludicrous.
Well, where's Face at? Because we're talking Usagi Yojimbo, number 5. I wasn't able to get the 1 in 10, but I'm not sure that that's the same series. Hype could probably clarify.
It's only on the ongoing that it's the 1 in 10. This one, you're just going to get just this cover.
Yeah, I'm passing. I'm not really the biggest on Usagi Yojimbo. That's usually Face and sometimes Hype, I guess, because you guys collect the 1 in 10s.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's not the same series.
Wait, why is VC laughing? You got something to say? Say it.
I said this. We cleared this up on the air prior. I thought you were getting the 1 in 10s, bro.
I feel like there's a little bit of hostility with that.
That's always been the thing, eh? Like, yeah, you guys are always going back and forth with the, Hype possibly getting all the 1 in 10s. He says he's not, so we'll see. But you guys buying this? Are you guys onto this or no? I'm not on it. Yeah.
No, I totally missed the boat with Usagi, bro. So.
Yeah, what the you know what, next time I'm just gonna have my avatar on. I mean, it seems like you would think that so far
people are just used to. If I started wearing a hat, people would be like, whoa, what
you've worn a hat though before a couple of times.
Yeah, and people thought I was BC because I was wearing a Yankees hat.
No, stop it. Just want to point it out, Chef. Guys, I don't know if you guys are following him, but on Insta, I think he's the community's like top chef. This guy's food, like he makes me hungry at random times of day.
Yo, Chef is cool, man. I talk to him. He messages me. We talk all the time. We're mostly always laughing because he'll send me pictures of like outrageous prices on like listings on eBay, and we just have like a heyday about it. We're just So hopefully one of those people aren't watching the show or a fan of the show because I've probably made fun of your book or your pricing. So yeah. All right. DC. Now I know I said I can't wait to talk DC, but that's in the news portion. I'm not really big, and I don't think I'm picking anything up unless you guys can convince me otherwise this week.
What is this?
But we got refrigerator full of heads number 1.
This is where Hyper's other head is, guys. So
jokes. You guys all got jokes now.
Oh shit. Do you guys think that this has something, House on the Lake vibe? I don't know. Horror, Halloween, October. It's popular. What's going on here? But it is a number 1, so you never know.
Why don't we ask the comedian on top? What do you think? What about Mr. Stand-Up? What does he think about this book?
Well, this is DC Black Label, right? So it's gonna be a horror theme. So I'm definitely gonna try to pick this one up. I'm digging it with your nice house on the hill.
I said the lake. I didn't say the hill, did I? No, I said the house on the lake.
You got it right. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I'm gonna try to pick this one up as well.
I didn't pick up a basket full of heads, so I'm not gonna be picking up refrigerator full of heads. And I don't know what's next. Is like the freezer that's full of hair, the cooler. I don't know what's coming up after this.
Really quickly before we switch gears here to the next book, big shout outs to Comic Ozzy, my Canadian brother. He's got a lot of things going on. Make sure you guys go check out what he's doing. He's got good things happening on his channel. And one day soon, I will be collaborating with Mr. Ozzy. I was actually going to message him today, but so hopefully Ozzy, me, yours truly will be on a show together. We'll be doing something, but big shout outs to Comic Ozzy, really good guy in the community, and he's always popping up here and there, always supporting. So big shout outs to him. Hyper getting roasted as bad as Keys did when his screen froze a few weeks ago.
Yo, that was a good time though. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dan.
Oh man.
Don't blame sleep. Don't blame sleep on that.
Newbie and the Amazon's number 1.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
this I think could be something.
Yeah, definite pickup, dude. So I'm not too sure. This is going to be, I think, a 6 or 5 or 6 issue.
5 is 5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she's getting her own mini. I don't think she's ever had her own series prior, right?
She appeared in, what was it, like in that Future State book?
It was Infinite Frontier, issue 0.
Yeah, but she also kind of had a backup story. I think what was it in Sensational one of the Wonder Woman books in Future State. I can't remember.
Okay.
I don't know about this one, just because I kind of fell off of Wonder Woman, the regular series. I heard it's picking up, but yeah, I don't know. I'll
This is
take a
the
wait.
first solo, man. First solo. I think this is probably going to be the only DC book I pick up.
I don't know. There's other DC books that I'm looking at this week. Well, I mean, I'll let you continue the slides, but there's a few that I'll be picking up this week.
Yeah, I was also going to mention and give everybody a free Spanish lesson, but Nubia in Spanish means cloud. So just take that with you wherever you go. You know, you never know when you're going to need that, right? So big shout outs to the Spanish community in the language. All right, next book.
Orale.
Catwoman, Lonely City, #1. I will say it's a cool cover, but I could care less about this. 10 years ago, the massacre known as Fool's Night claimed the lives of Batman, Joker, Nightwing, and the Commissioner Gordon. So right off the bat, you can tell why it's called Lonely City. I don't know. I can't get into anything Catwoman, whether I like the cover or not. I'm probably going to be passing unless you guys have a good reason why I should be picking it up.
Fool's Night sounds like the stream.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a pass for me.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of these DC Black labels are very self-contained stories. So, I mean, that's why if it was like, because I've been picking up some of the previous Batman ones, but I kind of fell off these DC Black labels just because when they're doing it once in a while, it's different. But I feel like it's happening a lot more frequently, so I kind of have to be picky on which one of these I grab, especially since they're not really in continuity. So I'm probably gonna skip this one.
Same.
Same. All right. Well, you didn't really convince me to get it. Again, not really big into that whole Catwoman thing. Maybe this will change your mind, people. We got another Batman #1. Can you believe that? This is crazy. We got Peacemaker 01. Batman Secret Files Peacemaker 01. Not going to be picking it up. I'm passing this. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about Peacemaker, but I'll be picking up the Peacekeeper one. That one I'll be picking up. It's a Secret Files book, and it's apparently tied to Fear State, which I'm already picking up the Batman series anyways for the Fear State series. So I find that DC tends to do better with their tie-ins than Marvel. So this will be probably a grab for me.
Frugal Comics is saying that Nubia is not her first solo.
Oh, cool. Like I said, I haven't seen or heard any other solo series prior. But,
yeah, me neither. I don't know. I was just going on what you guys were saying, but all right.
I didn't say anything, so you can't hang me on the cross for that one. That was one of
Pastola. Yeah, so there's a lot of people just passing on this one. You guys both said you guys are out.
Yep.
On this one, no. This one I'm picking up just because I'm getting into the Fear State stuff with Batman, so I'll be picking this up.
Jeez. All right. Too many Batmans, man. I think last week was like the first week we went like 1 week without a Batman title. I think
no, we had Batman Imposter actually.
Damn. Oh, that's right. Damn. Wow.
And then
so,
Batman.
There's just too many, man. And Batman's not really my dude, anyway. So nah, he's the poor man's Iron Man. So I said it.
Billionaires though. That makes no sense.
It makes sense, man. Iron Man's richer. So all right, let's get into it. Death of Strange #1.
No, 2.
What?
It's 2 that's dropping this week. No, I read 1, so I don't know.
Okay, it might be 2 then. It might be 2. I might have fucked it up.
I dropped a 2 before coming on the stream.
Stop.
All right. Anyway, Death of Strange #2. Error on my part. Yeah. I don't know. I can't get into these, man.
No, yo, issue 1 was fuego. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. It's a good read. I'm definitely picking up this one. I don't want to spoil anything, but like something pretty cool happened at the end.
He's not gonna be like this. This title just is misleading from the get-go. So I'm just gonna wait until this is collected in a trade or something, and then I'll read it as a collection.
I think I saw somebody, and I think it was Universe X. He posted something about the cover on the right being like some imposter or something like that. I can't remember what it is. He posted it on his story. And then I just thought, oh shit, this is coming out this week. When I was kind of getting everything together. So I don't know. It could be something, but yeah, I didn't follow and I didn't read issue number 1. So, and Doctor Strange isn't one of my favorites. So yeah,
no, for sure. But if you read it, it kind of the twist at the end makes you like question years worth of shit.
Really? Okay. I mean, like I said, this is something that I'll probably wait until. I mean, this is what, like a 5-issue mini, right?
Yep.
That I don't know. Know.
It's a mini, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll wait until all 5 drop, and I'll probably just read them in a collection. Because, like I said, whenever Marvel or DC promotes like a death of something, it's good for a story, but it's not consequential in terms of that character actually staying dead. Now, if an indie title put a death of a character, I'll probably buy that more.
Dude, I think it's gonna come down to how they end this little mini series, but like, read issue 1, and then we'll have this discussion.
All right.
Also, if you guys didn't clue in there, Comic Ozzy just said issue 3 has first appearances, so be on the lookout for issue number 3. I'm assuming it will be out in about 2 weeks' time. Something that you may want to be on the lookout for. And he's actually giving you even more information here. The first appearance is going to be called. Oh wait, yeah, it's going to be called The Three Mothers. Wow, it's a tongue twister. So, Marvel already gave away a big part of the storyline with the cover for number 4 and a news article on it too. Eesh.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
I did not see that. So, okay. Hey, thanks Marvel and Ozzy for that information. Big shout outs to Hood Rat Comics. He's in the house right here. Make sure you guys go tune into his hashtag show on Saturday with Godly Comics. Really good guys over there. I was on the show. I had a ton of fun, even though I was running on like 0 sleep for like 2 days, but I had a ton of fun. So make sure you guys go tune in, man. Got a good show over there. All right. Phoenix Song, Echo number 1. Try saying that 10 times fast. Cool cover. I'm just not sure I'm picking it up yet. There's, again, another book that's got like a way shit ton of covers. So it's going to be a pick and choose of like which one kind of makes it to the top price-wise. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Oh, I'm picking this up. It's another mini. And I'm kind of curious because Echo's now like the host of the Phoenix Force, right? And that took place in Avengers 44, I think.
It was that whole Phoenix storyline, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, spoilers, sorry if you didn't read it, you're late as fuck. But yeah, like I'm looking forward to see how her character evolves in this mini. And again, it's just coincidence that this is happening at the same time, with Echo News as of late. So, yeah, I feel like Marvel's been lining this up just right for her debut in the MCU this November. So,
buy it or not, Specsman is saying order/buy massively on this Echo book.
Dude, for myself, story-wise, it's a definite pick. I don't know about the investment part. That's you.
I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I haven't really read it. Specsman, I mean, he's got the damn title, Specsman. So he must know what's up. I might have to talk to him about it because, yeah, I don't know too much about it. Again, so many covers too.
Yeah.
That sometimes throws me off because I'm like,
But they're nice fucking covers too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know how it goes with like the spec and the investment side of things, right? Like there's always going to be one cover or 2 covers that always, do better than the others. And I know the one of the rules, hey, always get cover A. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm intrigued and interested now more because he said he also said he ordered 100 copies of this Echo book. All online pre-sale sites have this book sold out.
That's probably like 99 copies more than I'll probably pick up.
I'm pretty sure that's
It's the first appearance of River, who they are spotlighting in a coming Marvel comic book or Marvel community book.
nice. Well, there
I
you
mean,
go.
I was gonna probably grab one of these anyways, just cause.
Yep.
And,
All right, I got my pen, my pad right here. I'm gonna write it down. Or yeah, Specs Man, I'm gonna write it down. So I'm gonna get it. Echo #1. If you're buying 100, I can at least buy one.
Off of him?
No. I mean, like in general, I could go and buy one.
I know.
I can go and buy one at least. So, yeah. All right. And Tim is saying, speaking of Echo, don't sleep on New Avengers 31, which is an Echo key. I don't know what that key is,
I gotta look that up.
but I'm sure Tim will give us the information.
Yeah.
All right. High Republic #10. Wow. For whatever reason, I thought we were still on DC, and I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? But yeah, Star Wars, you guys already know. Crazy Star Wars. Who knows if there's a first appearance or not? Star Wars is always crazy. So I gather that this is going to be one of those books that a lot of people are picking up too.
You say first appearance. There was a cameo in issue 9. So I don't know if we'll get a first fall of that person in issue 10, but it's not something I would totally spec on. I'm just grabbing it for my run at this point, and I'm going to read it when I have time. It's not one of those series that, the book drops and I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't wait to read it. So it's on the back burner pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking up pretty much anything, all things High Republic. I picked up, what was it, last week, Trail of Shadows. I grabbed that.
3.
There's a few first appearances in that book. So I'm going to continue picking up High Republic for both this and the IDW series, the High Republic Adventures.
Okay. So 2 out of 3 picking us up.
Yep.
I've stopped picking High Republic up at like issue 3, man. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can't pick them all up. All right. Dynamite pick of the week. Guys.
Timmy!
What was that?
Did you say
It's
Timmy?
Tim. It's Tim's time, bro.
Oh,
okay.
Timmy from South Park. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
Timmy.
you. I was like, wait, what?
I thought BC was having like Tourette's or something, like stuttering.
No.
Shit, man.
All I just heard was.
I thought he was just yelling at some random person. I'm like, well, I know the names of his kids aren't Tim, so I'm like,
No,
who's
hell
he
no.
yelling at? Like, Timmy.
All
All right. Hopefully Tim is still in here, and hopefully Tim is gonna approve. I don't know. This is just a straight me cover by here, but again, the views of my Dynamite pick of the week do not represent the views.
Just the way he's setting this up, I have a feeling this is gonna be a bit underwhelming.
I don't do too well with you guys on this, man. I sometimes fail. Everybody's always
You
like,
be
oh
doing
my
okay.
god.
You do okay.
I do okay. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
you do
That's like the girl that breaks up with you that says it's not
Yeah.
you, it's me. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. That's never happened to me, but anyway. All right, here we go.
Boom.
Pick of the week. Betty Page. I don't know why. Just
I know why.
this one really spoke to me. And there's no bondage.
In what way, Newbie?
I just really like the artwork. I really like that white background that kind of has that gray. It's going to be a tough 9.8, I think.
The roses. It's the
to
roses.
get some roses, things like that. So,
Yeah.
Subtlety isn't definitely what this cover's going for.
yeah.
In like 4 milliseconds, I screamed out boobies. So I don't believe anything you're saying.
Tim is disappointed, but Michael thinks it's a win again. These are just cover buys, dang. So I think that's really good because I've never really looked at something like this said dang in a bad way. So yeah, but that is the Dynamite pick of the week this week for Newbie. Am I buying it? No. Even though it is one of the cheapest ones. I mean, no, because the last couple ones that I've done, like my picks of the week, they've been like $50 books. So
Yeah. We're gonna come and visit you, and I guarantee you there's gonna be a copy in your washroom. I'm calling it out.
oh jeez. Did you motorboat? You play the motorboat with her? You motorboating son of a bitch, you old sailor. All right, guys. Comic book news time. Let's get it going. We're going to be talking a lot about DC in this segment, so hopefully you guys don't get too bored or say, hey, where's the Marvel stuff?
Oh, stop.
But let's kick it off with Marvel. All right. So I always butcher this chick's name. So I'm going to say Miss Lily. She says in a recent interview that Ant-Man is only halfway done filming.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
But the movie's supposed to come out in the spring. And she's doing 2 movies. And I know Paul Rudd is doing a movie. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm looking at it at the timeline and saying, I don't think this movie's coming out on time.
I don't know. It kind of feels like it's a movie in the MCU timeline that if it was delayed might fuck things up.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're gonna crunch it and get it out on time, man. I don't think.
To be honest, I've been paying attention more to other Marvel properties that are coming down the pipe. But this one it didn't really enter my mind in terms of, anticipating when it's going to be released or not. Because there's other stuff that I'm still waiting on that kind of take more precedence than this, like Thor, Guardians Volume 3. So, I mean, this one, it's more like, all right, cool. I mean, I guess when it comes out, it'll come out.
I think this one just has the most intriguement. In the sense of like, this was the first time, we heard those rumors of like, okay, this is where we're going to see Kang, right? And everybody before he showed up in the Loki show was always saying, oh yeah, it's going to be Kang and Ant-Man. That's going to be the thing. And it's like, no, because everybody always said, do you honestly think they're going to bring Kang and then Ant-Man's going to fucking beat him? No, it's just not going to work. I still don't think that Kang is going to be in the full movie. I still stick with that. I think there's going to be a lesser villain, and it's just going to be introduced to Kang in the multiverse and things like that. But it is kind of shocking that it's only halfway done, because like I would have expected that this kind of be done. I was actually thinking that we would probably see something at Disney Day about this, to be honest with you.
But Disney Day hasn't come yet, has it?
It's November 19th. So a month.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I would much rather them take their time and give us a nice polished product than feel like they have to rush something out the gate just to kind of meet a deadline that they imposed, and then you get something like that's half baked. So look, I at this point I got used to waiting for other stuff from Marvel, so this is no different.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm reading. It says it's coming out in 2023.
That could have changed. That could have just been something off. But yeah, I don't know. I was just assuming that we would probably see something at D23. We just got the announcement last week about Bill Murray being in it, and people just went nuts. Like, I'm not expecting Bill Murray to be any main actor or character in this movie. So
he's probably going to be another scientist or something, I assume.
Yo, and another weird thing that I'm going to point out, given the whole Quantumania thing, because I do think it's this. Look, Hype, I get what you were saying as well, but it will be an important movie.
Oh, 100%. I think so.
No, I don't want to downplay its importance. It's just like, for me personally, there's other stuff that I'm looking more forward to.
For sure.
I think this one's just going to have deeper impacts than. Well, no, I don't even want to say that, because I think the Thor is going to introduce us to like, a lot of the cosmic stuff. So yeah, I don't know.
But regardless, I was just looking to see, right? Because you were saying it's coming out in spring. And now I go check and it says 2023. But I also noticed in the casting, there's 2 people casted as Cassie Lang. So I don't know what's going on.
Multiverse. Well, that chick from that Pokemon detective or whatever, she's actually Cassie Lang now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like I think they replaced her or something like that. So I don't know if they just kind of replaced her like in the movie halfway or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Ooh, Tim, that's actually pretty good. When I think of Bill Murray, I think of Clive. That used to be a thing. Oh, Clive. I thought you were talking about him being like Darren Cross, but older or something. But then, yeah, it didn't really bring in because Darren Cross was bald and Bill Murray has hair. So never mind. All right, next up. And I told you and I promised you we were going to be talking DC, but DC fandom happened. And guess what? We're getting a fan favorite Super Sun series, and it's going to be the first CG film. To be honest, I could care less about this, but apparently people are saying that it's a thing that they want, and DC's giving it to them.
I mean, oh, BC, you want to start
No,
first
no,
or
go,
should
go, go, go.
I was actually looking more forward to the Super Pets. I don't know if you saw the commercial
Yep.
for that one.
Yeah.
That one was more intriguing than this. I mean, I'll still watch it because I find that DC more often than not does pretty well on their animated properties and their live action. So, and the fact that this is it's its first CG, I actually can't believe it's been this long and this is the first CG film. But I mean, I'm intrigued. I do like the dynamic between Damian Wayne and John Kent in the comics whenever they do interact. So I do like that pairing in the comics. So I definitely give this a look. But like I said, I'm more looking forward to the Super Pets movie more than this.
Yeah. No, dude, same. It's something that I will watch, but I'm not like, oh my god, flipped out over. But yeah.
Yeah, first meeting of Super Sons looks like a kiss waiting to happen. We'll see. I'm just not overexcited. I was shocked when I was reading some of like the blogs and some of the stuff on Reddit that people were like, "Oh, finally! Oh, this is," and I was like, "Wow, I didn't really think that this was."
The Super Sons have their following. I mean,
Yep.
people that aren't DC, yeah, I mean, there's a reason why they keep making those miniseries. I think there's one actually go on. It's funny because Jonathan Kent is in his own series, but then he's also in that Super Sons series where he's like a kid. So it's like, it's kind of like you have two different versions going on at the same time, but they are a popular pairing. So the DC does have something with this. The question is, how well does this movie do?
Well,
I think
see.
it'll do all right.
We'll see. All right, let's see how this does. But Blue Beetle concept art offers first look at Hero's movie costume. This was also released at the fandom event. This is pretty much all you got was like what the suit would look like. It does look kind of cool. However, to me, it just looks like when I look at the face, it kind of just has that Iron Man vibe to it, spacesuit vibe to it. So I don't know how well I'm going to receive this. But again, it kind of does look cool. First time we see the character, I'm interested to see how they do him. But again, yeah, I don't know. I can't get hyped on this because you know what? Realistically, we know what's going to happen. November 19th, everybody's just going to forget what the fuck DC did anyway.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Blue Beetle actually looks very interesting. Like, I get what you mean, the whole Iron Man vibe to him and whatnot, but it's kind of like, well, I know we're gonna eventually get to the whole Black Adam and whatnot, but just like what we got, I think for me, I'm hyped. I'm excited to see.
Are you talking about Blue Beetle or are you talking about Black Adam?
No, just in general, the whole.
Oh, okay.
Dude. Like, there's a lot of good stuff, and I think Blue Beetle is actually one of them. So I have high hopes. That's it.
I am actually looking forward to this, and not so much for the costume, but more so for, if you know me, I'm a big fan of Cobra Kai, and you know that the guy that's playing Jaime Reyes will be Miguel from Cobra Kai, Cholo. I can't pronounce his last name. Cholo, and then it starts with an M. Newbie could probably pronounce that name if I flashed it on the screen, but
yeah, probably. Yo, Marvel, he does, eh? He does look like Rescue.
He does, kind of does. But yeah, I like the casting for that character as Jaime Reyes. I seen him play Miguel in Cobra Kai. I think he's gonna kill it on this role. So for that reason, I'm kind of it's on my radar.
Same.
Big shout out to the Kid Collector. Always bring in the super chats. We put in the drive. We put in the hours. Yo, what is going on, man? How are you, sir? I have not talked to you in a while. I hope everything is good on your end. I hope you're staying safe. And I hope you're kicking back, man. I hope the popcorn's warm. I know you're not legal for beer yet, but I hope your drink's cold, man. Big shout outs to Mr. Kid Collector. And then, of course, big shout outs to my big brother out west, Mr. Vancouver Comic Junkie. What is going on, sir? All right. Well, man, I don't know how I feel about this. People were like, noob, I don't get it. How do you not like this? Oh my God, Batman. Oh my God, this. In this stilt shot right here, you have Supergirl to the right, and then you have somebody told me it was like the evil twin of Flash or another Flash from another timeline or whatever on his
Reverse
right.
Flash? Is it supposed to be Reverse Flash?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know anything about Flash people, so whatever. I just wasn't hyped. Everybody, again, is talking about one thing and one thing only.
Oh, Ezra Miller's outfit in that promo.
I mean, you know what? That's maybe two. I will say I do like the costume way better than what we saw in Justice League, right? But everybody's just talking about the Batman. And again, I keep thinking about Venom, where like if the end of your trailer or movie is the best thing, then something is kind of wrong. Because like the whole time I'm watching the Flash thing, I'm like, don't care. And then I saw Batman, I'm like, eh. But again, I just not really that hyped.
I mean, it's the epitome of a teaser trailer. They really, I didn't really feel like they gave me much. Well, there you have it. You know what? That $4.99, he actually could have bought an extra copy.
Yo, Specs, man, I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you, man. That means
he could have actually got 101 copies with that.
That means a lot, man. I will. I promise you, I will. I will take a photo for you. I really appreciate that, man. I'm always humbled when people give super chats. I'm not. You guys know I'm never one of those people that are like, yo, super chat me. So I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know it was a teaser, but at the same time, like we did get a lot of like what we would get, say, in the trailer. Like I think when like the official trailer comes out, I mean, there's not going to be much difference in what we see.
I was really hoping that. I mean, I didn't think we were going to get it, but I was kind of hoping we would get to see who was actually in that cowl of Batman. Like not so much him opening, like showing his face, but just kind of seeing the face of Batman, not just the back of his head. But
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent with this one. I'm reserving judgment until I see more.
Yeah, same, dude. I'm on the same page, and even with what we got, I was kind of like, okay, this looks dope. Like, I wasn't,
Really?
I wasn't disgruntled, dude. I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
curious.
exactly. You're neither.
I'm just happy
like,
the costume looks better than what we saw the first time we seen him, because I didn't like if that guy would have came right in front of me, you know, on the street or somewhere, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I just wouldn't believe him. He's like, I'm a hero, you know, like that's just this costume at least gives him a little bit of, you know, respectability, I guess, in my terms. But again, I'm not the biggest Flash fan, so
yeah, and Specs, man, I kind of figured that if you bought 100 copies, I figured you kind of got them at like some bulk discount. I knew you probably wouldn't have paid like MSRP for those.
and not to mention, yeah, this is something that a few people were saying too, Marvel. But yeah, why did they waste the time unveiling the Batmobile, but not really and have him say, whoa, yeah, like they didn't really show it. I mean, obviously, we're going to get that 1992 Batmobile.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah,
I hope so, because that's like a classic.
I'm just interested to see how Michael Keaton's going to move. You know, like if you got to do like a fighting scene, like how's he moving? You know, we're probably not going to see an Alfred. So.
I don't know how you guys felt, but I was not a fan of that Bat Tumbler that we got in the Christopher Nolan. It looked too tankish for me.
Oh yeah,
I was not a fan of that vehicle.
What?
Yeah, no, dude, I agree 100%. I think.
Oh my, what?
Well,
the Bale movies,
no,
the Bale Batman movies have been the best movies.
Not the movies. I'm talking about his vehicle.
I don't care, dude. I would take that vehicle any day.
I prefer the classic.
Yeah, dude, the OG.
You prefer the classic, but yet fucking everybody's talking about the Batmobile, the fucking classic Mustang that he's going to be driving up in the new one. Come on.
No, dude.
That's still better than the Tumbler. That's still better than the Tumbler.
The Michael Keaton one.
Man, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right. Well, let's stick with Batman. This looks fucking dope. And might I say Zoe Kravitz? Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that Catwoman. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, I think I will say the trailer looked great. So we know Riddler's in it, obviously, Penguin's in it, Catwoman, we finally get to see her, what she's going to be doing, the relationship, right? So basically, the movie's going to be an intro to Catwoman, and then Batman and Catwoman kind of like team up, I guess, or that's what it kind of looked like. They might have a little bit of a romance.
Yeah.
He knows what she looks like and who she is, but she doesn't know who he is. So it's going to be very interesting to see. The movie, the trailer was fucking crazy. I loved it. I can't wait to go see it. But again, I'm not really getting my hopes up because there are some times where people just put everything that they got into the trailer and then the movie's a bust. So we'll see.
I look, since the trailer dropped, I've come to notice a lot of people easing up to Robert Pattinson. So
Mhm.
it's the vibe's been changing. The teaser
I
was
like
good.
him as Batman. I really do.
I'll be honest, guys. I never watched any of the Twilight shit, so I don't have a reason to hate him. But
Lies.
no, this guy, this guy. What I'm actually excited for this is to see what's his name, Andy Serkis, whatever. He's playing Alfred.
Yeah, you got it right, Andy Serkis.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You're fucking with me. I know you are.
No,
that's
it's
his
Andy
name.
Serkis.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah,
his name.
yeah.
His name is Andy Serkis.
But yeah, so I'm excited to see him play Alfred. That's gonna be. I feel like that's where we're gonna get a bit of the humor in the movie.
I don't think so.
You think he's gonna be serious as shit?
Yeah.
Andy Serkis has never been known to like. He has always had that kind of dry humor kind of thing going.
I don't
for
think
him.
this movie's gonna have comedy at all.
No. Like, I'm not expecting this to be like a slapstick comedy, but I think like having Andy Serkis as Alfred will bring a bit of levity to the movie. Like you know, like because if you notice Alfred, he normally has like these little zingers or one-liners. Like Michael Caine did it with Christian Bale, and I forgot the other Alfred that wasn't the Michael Keaton Batman. They're usually like the characters that are almost like the anchor for Batman. Like when Batman's supposed to be all brooding and all that, Alfred kind of adds that little bit of, levity to the scene.
Dude, I just one scene I want to point out, and I feel like most people have been talking about it. When he's just fucking walking in that hallway, taking all the bullets, and just continues walking, like, yo, it's so badass.
Yeah, it's like why wouldn't you shoot at the head?
No idea, but fuck, guy's got more confidence than.
Like fuck.
Well, actually, I wouldn't say more than Hyper coming on with no hat and glasses. Like, he was confident.
Listen, I'm just telling you guys right now. The one takeaway I have is Zoe Kravitz.
Man, that's all you saw. Come on.
No. That's just like my one thing where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go see this movie. I'm gonna go add her on Instagram and see what Yeah, all right. So,
but yo, Marvel, I agree, dude. Like, fuck, Chris Evans was cringe way back, right? There was that.
People are still holding on to Twilight for a movie they did 10 years ago, but never talked about Chris Evans having whipped cream. Yeah. Shoot, what movie was that? Not another teen movie or something like that?
Yeah, some shit like that. And
yeah. Oh, dude, that's
movie.
Dude,
yeah, look. I mean, look. If I'm being honest, when I first heard the news of Robert Pattinson being cast as Batman, it's like my immediate reaction was like, WTF. But then you kind of figure, all right, there's a method to the madness. There's a reason why they're casting him. And if you actually look at his other body of work, he actually did more than Twilight. Twilight is obviously what he's famous for, but he's done other independent movies and all that where he's kind of shown his
Yard.
I don't think he was in Stomp the Yard. I'm pretty sure he wasn't in Stomp the Yard. But look, I mean, if you look at Mark Ruffalo, he was doing like romantic comedies before he became Bruce Banner.
Yeah, with Jennifer Aniston. Aniston.
If certain actors have range, and sometimes we kind of pigeonhole people because we see them in certain movies, but
exactly,
give them a shot. Look, Ben Affleck, I'll say he kind of surprised me when he was not surprised me, but I guess I even Ben Affleck, I was a bit weary when they cast him as Bruce Wayne, but I liked him.
What's that movie that he does with the guy who plays Hawkeye, Charlestown or Our Town?
I'm no movie buff outside like comic movies.
I think it's called Our Town or
Are you talking about The Town?
Okay, that could be it. Yeah, where he's like a fucking badass gangster from Boston. Yeah, I mean,
is this like it's like the heist movie, right? Like where they're all planning a heist or something?
Yeah, and spoiler, they all die except Ben Affleck.
Like, I think it's called The Town. Yeah,
they all die. So,
but yo, when they casted him as Batman, like they just announced that he was playing Batman. I really thought we were going to be getting a Batman Beyond movie just because I saw him going that direction.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond, I don't know how that's going to look in live action, to be honest. Like, like certain characters, like when you see them in animated, it looks cool.
I know.
But a Batman Beyond, I think that suits better on CGI. I don't know how I would like to see a Batman Beyond in a live action.
I could see it happening like the Tron movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or Green Goblin mask where it's just like one mask, but he still talks, Yeah, we'll see. Well, we're kicking it off still with DC, but we finally get
Oh, I see what you did there.
footage.
I
Yeah,
see
you
what you did
see?
there.
Yeah. We finally get some footage of Black Adam. Now, mind you, it was what, maybe 25 seconds, and most of the time it was just these two walking, and we finally get them kind of finding this like really weird thing, and then they say Shazam, and then he appears, and then he kills somebody, and basically devours them.
Yep.
Today, actually, there was news of some images that were leaked, and the guy Zachary Levy, who plays Shazam, actually looks like he's like busted up on one hand. He's kind of like, so yeah, there are some images kind of being leaked out, but we finally get Black Adam and what The Rock is going to look like. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm intrigued. I've been saying that for a long time. We've talked about Black Adam books in the past on some of the shows, and I really do think that Black Adam is going to change things. However, they're going a different concept because like I didn't see this concept happening. The fact that he just came out of nowhere and whatever. So like it's going to be interesting to see how they play him because again, anti-hero, right? So we'll see where he goes. It's not going to be one and done. So
yeah, he definitely can't be. Especially the way The Rock's been pitching this movie years prior to the. You knew that he's putting his heart and soul into this movie. So for that reason alone, I was already amped for this movie, even before seeing any footages and all that. I knew that just because of how invested and how much he wants this to succeed, I just felt like this is something that's probably going to be like a winner. I mean, again, the only way I could see this getting messed up is if the higher ups kind of drop the ball on this. But I feel like The Rock, I would think that I don't know for sure, but I would think that he has some kind of executive role or something in this movie because it just feels like he's been doing a lot of the marketing and all this for this movie. I just feel like he's not just doing just the acting, but I feel like he's kind of has his hand a lot deeper than we think.
Yeah, dude, I almost feel like it's look, maybe I'm don't quote me on this, but I'm just saying I almost feel like this is The Rock saying, well, maybe we can fucking compete at Marvel's level. Let's take this. Like, this is what I think is his fire. You know what I mean? Like, I think he really wants to hit those numbers, make a DC film stand out.
They'll get there. The numbers will be there. The numbers will be there just solely because he's in the movie. People who don't know anything about Shazam, don't know anything about the character, don't know anything about comics, they're going to go see this movie. Why? Hey, are you going to go see that movie with The Rock? Yeah, that's what's going to sell it, right? So the numbers are going to be there regardless if it's shit or not.
Yeah, but anybody who knows The Rock prior or in movies or anything he does, any project he takes on, the guy gives 110. Like, the guy's working out at fucking 3 a.m, wakes up again at 7, he's working out again.
He jumped off a crane and landed on an apartment building that was like half crumbling to save his wife and child. Yeah, he cares.
That's fucked.
I think that movie was Skyscraper, but I can't remember.
Yes, it was Skyscraper.
Okay. All right. And those of you saying, well, Newbie, that was CGI. No, that was real. He did that. He does his own stunts. So
I had no idea. But
wait, hold on.
All this to say is I think The Rock really wants to prove a point here. You know what I mean? On behalf of DC. So I think he is taking it, like Hyper said, 110% to heart.
Yeah.
Wait, back up.
100%.
You weren't serious when you said The Rock does all the stunts, right?
No, of course not. His cousin does it for him.
Sure
his cousin does it for him. It's very well known in the movie business. And I don't know anything about the movie business. I just know Google.
I feel if anyone could be his stunt double, it is Hyper, 100%.
I'm about like a couple of 100 pounds
Stop.
short of making being a stunt double, but sure, thank you.
Just give us the eyebrow.
All right, let's shift gears here and finally get into some spec time. So hopefully you are ready. There is a theme. So let's see if you guys can eye it out. It's going to be 2 books today. Just simply because I've been super busy, so I don't want to give. Usually I give 3, but yeah, I only got 2 for you guys this week. So yeah, again, I do have to put a disclaimer that I am not telling you to buy this book. I am not telling you to stack this book. I'm not telling you to buy every copy on eBay. You do what you want to do. Nobody on this panel is telling you that either. They never know the spec until it's, announced here. Yeah. So let's see what happens here. So yeah, newbie spec of the week. Let's go. You guys ready?
Vamos.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. Invincible Iron Man number 10, second print.
Second.
Geez, wow. Second. Yeah, okay. I don't even want to pronounce
What's BC say?
I'm reading his thing. It says second print.
I'm like, poor BC. Fatherhood has really made him go mental.
All right, so it's second print. I forgot to put the D there, guys. So this is the first appearance of Rescue. However, why I'm talking about the second print? Well, there's only 4,500 copies out there.
Shit.
That's it. Raw copies sell anywhere between $10 and $50. No CGC sold. It's got that wild factor in the sense that you could find it in the wild. That's kind of what I'm calling it. This could be something to be on the lookout for many reasons. Well, I've privately and publicly have talked about Harley, Riri, even the fact that like War Machine's still around, like all those characters for street level stuff. I mean, I really do think that Rescue or Pepper or whatever will be around, but I really do think that the second print should get some respect, because if you are one of those people that are talking low print run and things like that, well, you guys know how it works. If for whatever reason she shows up, and if for whatever reason, she has a big role in, say, some of the Riri stuff, I mean, her appearances will go up. But then people will also look to the second print, right? Because of just the low numbers. So why not? It happens in a lot of the other books for Iron Man specifically. So why not? Just curious to get your thoughts, people.
Well, dude, now that I know this, fuck, I didn't know it was only 4,500 copies. And that's almost an exclusive amount of copies out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, look, definitely see potential here, especially with, like you said, we got Riri Williams coming in, all that stuff. So I don't think she's gone anywhere. Like, do I see her being Rescue in the future? Maybe, man. Maybe she'll help out Riri at one point. Who knows? But I see where you got your idea.
Yeah, and I've kind of spoken to you guys like privately about like Riri. I'm obviously high on Riri. I'm big on Riri, but just the fact that like some people just think like, oh, it's just gonna be Riri and that's it. It's like, no, I think she's gonna have some people along the way. Like say you're War Machine, like say you're Harley. That's why I'm really big on Harley. I really do think that Harley has a big future. But at the same time, I think that Harley, Gwyneth Paltrow might have something to do with it, because I talked about it when we talked about Iron Man 120 with Justin Hammer.
Yeah. I
had said, she still runs Tony Stark Industries, right? Like she's still there. She is the wife of Tony Stark. So like, they might just kind of give her one of these shows to kind of just, I don't know, do something with Riri Williams. Like I just think that everything circles back to Riri, but we all know how it works. The character shows up, even for a short period of time, and it does have a spike. And like you said, BC, you just found out that it's got 4,500 copies. So that's
dude. But even like forget the second print. Even if you find the first print, it is a good spec based off of what you're saying. Because when you think, example, Riri, you got a young girl, right? She's gonna be taking on this huge role. You got to think the supporting cast, right? Like who's gonna be there to be there with her. And this is definitely a character that I could see 100%. Like you said, there's your guy Harley Keener there, whatever his name is.
That is correct, Harley Keener.
Yeah.
Which I how much I believe in that character. I'm sending my copy to CGC.
Wow.
That's how much I believe in the character. I just think he has a. I just think there's something there with Harley, man.
I mean, look, there's many funerals in the future for him to stand, and look pretty on in the future MCU movies. So I'm sure he'll have his role.
Holy crap!
Listen, is this the same? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the first print the one where it has like Iron Man lying down and there's like a secret cover where there's like the Iron Man mask on him.
Yes, that is the one.
Okay, yeah. So I do actually have the secret cover for the first print. I don't have the second, and I think
the secret is, I don't know if it's a secret or if it's one, because I remember there was one on my comic shop, like I want to say like around Christmas time, and it sold for nothing. It was a 9.8. It sold for nothing, and I remember the description of it saying it was like a 1 in 500 or something like that.
It's not no, those aren't 1 in. You're talking about like that the cover that I described to you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a 1 in 500.
Sketch.
It's not a sketch. It's basically.
I'm gonna find it and then I'll let you know which one.
Yeah, it's like because the regular cover has Iron Man, Tony Stark without the mask, and the alternate. We'll just call it secret for now, but it might be like a 1 in 10 ratio or something. It has the Iron Man mask on it. It's like what like how you'll see nowadays, like when
I know which ones,
covers where they'll do.
Yeah.
So I do have that cover, but I think what makes it special is I think this is like the actual first cover appearance of the armor, the second print.
The second print. Yeah, I think so too.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, if I find this in the vault, I'll grab it just so I can go along with my first print. But
I think you'll be able to get this even cheaper than $10 to $50 in the wild. $10 to $50 was like eBay and online prices.
Yeah,
I think you could really find this because let's be real. I mean, outside of me and like maybe one other person that I can think of, like who's really picking up Iron Man shit. Iron Man is not the, 9.9 out of 10 times you're not going anywhere near Iron Man for a while, right? Like you're not getting to that eye section in the back bins for a while.
Yeah, it's just finding this in the wild is just another story. And I mean, just the number that you put 4,500, that's not exactly a high print count. So to find this,
man,
you kind of have to be a bit lucky to find this in the wild. It does happen. It does happen.
Look, I'm going to quote one of my favorite fictional characters, Harvey Specter. I make my own luck.
Yeah, no. That's the thing. Like,
I think that's
like I've had luck on second prints that I thought were hard to come by, and I found them in the wild. So, who's to say you can't find this one? I'm just saying that it's not like if you do find it, consider yourself lucky, because this is not something that you're going to easily just find in backbins.
I'm glad I could introduce you to this book. All right, has anybody realized my theme for today? Like, does anybody want to take a guess? Don't all answer at once, please.
Hold on, you're asking what we think your theme is?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's Iron Man.
Most of the time, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, we just did one spec, and we're already talking about a theme.
Well, we're going with Invincible Iron Man number 11, second print.
See, now I can answer your question. Yeah, it's Iron Man.
Because
it looks like the fucking inflatable balloon I just did for my kid's birthday.
Yo, the face looks a little fucked up. I will say that.
What happened to the neck?
Dude, it's like an angle from the bottom. All right,
it's like that guy from 90 Day Fiance, bro.
What the fuck? So listen,
this looks like those Russian dolls. There's like a little doll inside another little doll, and then inside another little doll.
Oh god. Coco picked up Armor Wars 1. Dude, I came across, I think I have a video on my Insta from like last summer when I came across that like quarter box of like all fucking Armor Wars 1, and I think they're still there because it's like close to a shop I go to. I'm pretty sure he's got a long box full of them, so I don't know. But Empire, you are actually right. It has nothing to do with Iron Man. It simply has to do with second prints. So congratulations. Somebody will email you a prize. No email is required because this prize doesn't exist. But hey, thanks for playing. So guys, Invincible Iron Man number 11, second print. Now here's the thing with issue 10 and 11. Some people say it's 10. Some people say it's 11, right? Like there is that cover A for this that like it's rescue and she's fighting someone, it's like a sky and then there's like writing on the top and bottom. So some people say it's that, but anyway, make sure you cover your bases. That's something that I say all the time. Cover your bases. Why not? Look at what happened with Warlock. It didn't matter which book. They all just exploded. But anyway, second print, lower print run, close to 6,600 copies of this book. This is a very undervalued book, but again, better odds to find this one than the other one, and especially if this is the one that Market's going to dictate is her first appearance.
Oh gosh,
then this is a character that again I think we could see anything Riri related, Secret Wars, things like that. 9/8 are selling at $120 Canadian.
I'll be honest. First or second, whether they consider this the full or not, I think that first slide that you showed, I think that's going to end up winning just based on
Cover.
It has a better cover, hands down.
Yeah.
It has. I mean,
But
yeah.
I honestly, if anyone does come across this book and they buy it, I'm asking that you send us a photo of you doing that exact pose.
Dude, they're gonna hurt their neck. They're gonna.
I think it's like a down, like I think it's just like a down version there. So
it's like fucking turtle, bro. But anyways, yeah, look, great book, weird cover. Totally agree with everybody. I think we're all on the same page about the cover. But yeah, again, it's a character that, like we said with the last book, I totally see it with the whole Riri stuff. 100%. Another book at only 6,600 copies. So,
and again,
even if it's an ugly cover, I'll pick it up.
And again, if 9/8 are selling for 120, let's go, like 10, 15%, most people will, negotiate with you. So, I mean, you could probably get this for, let's say, 100, 110, right?
Yeah.
But we all know the deal, man. Like once she shows up, if she shows up, right? Which I do believe she will help out Riri at some point in whatever Riri does. A character just has to be relevant for a little bit. Look at the stuff that we talked about on that. Is it failed spec, right? Like we talked about stuff that was on WandaVision, on Loki, on things like that. And all that stuff did spike. We had the prices where it was like, hey, during the show, this thing was like $300-400. Now look at it, right? So again, just a character that's been around. Why not? They gave Scarlett Johansson some respect and gave her a solo movie. I don't think Gwyneth Paltrow will have a solo movie. Not at all. But if she shows up and she fights crime or whatever the case may be in that armor with, say, like Riri, bro, this thing in a 9/8 will literally be a $350 thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's gonna be one of those slabs that, like, when you have all your slabs displayed and you're showing your friends, you're like, so here, look at this, I got this one. And then when you get to this one, you'll be like, okay, so let's go to my kitchen.
Yeah. This is the one that you'd probably still keep in that box that CGC sends you in.
Yeah, it's like
you got one more in there. No. It's
But yeah, no, dude, it would extremely blow up the way you just said it. 100%.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think it's really good. I'm getting more into and this is big shout outs to Ultra, because Ultra is the king at second prints, third prints, and all these variants. And he kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things. And sometimes, he didn't directly say it, but like anytime I picture somebody talking, I always picture them just talking to me. And like, I could totally hear him being, kind of, the way he talks about certain books. Like he kind of opened my eyes to like, hey, some of these second prints, third prints, some of these variants, there is some money to it, especially in the spec game and stuff like that. So yeah, just something that I'm kind of keeping my eyes open for, because again, not a lot of people pick up on fucking Iron Man. Like they're just after Iron Man 6 or 7 and Iron Man 9. That's it. So, and again, something that, well, Coco beat me to it. But something that, I always take it from like a skit from Mad TV, like back in the day, but you never know.
Yeah, no, solid picks, dude.
Right. So Empire, I'm glad, you picked up on what we were doing there with the second print. That was the theme. And that was the spec portion. So I appreciate it. Like always, please don't take it as I'm trying to tell you to buy these books. I don't want anybody messaging me being like, dude, I just bought 50 copies and they're not $300 yet.
If you can find 50 copies of these,
Yeah.
Wow.
Ozzy's got a good question. Was there ever a newsstand? That I would have to do a little bit more research. I don't know offhand, so I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no because I don't want to give the wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean that series I think had newsstands. I don't know about the second prints though. That I'm not sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. But hey, that's the show. Guys, really quickly. Tuesday we got another show happening 9:35 p.m. Eastern time. You guys already know the drill. We're going to be joined by FaceTime and hopefully Hyper and Mr. BC. But again, sometimes things happen. BC just had a kid. You never know where his sleeping is going to be. So
I mean, look at him tonight.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
he just lost his voice, but you know, that's all.
He was just stuttering and he was just saying like random words throughout the screen. That
I was repeating what was written on screen.
Yeah, he did. He did.
In
his defense, he did say that. Yeah.
No, what was the thing that he was shouting out? Tim, and he just
Timmy. When we did Dynamite Pick of the Week,
yeah, or something. He just something like that.
Bro, I get excited. I know Timmy gets excited, so I get excited.
But yeah, so that's the show, guys. Tuesday, 9:35 p.m. Eastern time. I do have the 3K video dropping. Yes, I know I've said it, but guys, you guys know I was in the hospital, so wasn't able to do it. So that video's coming out. I just did another hunt video. Well, I have like 3 coming up, but I just did one. So I'm going to be showing that off this week, but I'll talk a little bit more about that on Tuesday's show. These guys are on previously on. Tomorrow, it could be their last show. Who knows? Make sure you guys go tune in. If you guys follow the Sleeveless Wonder, who is at Baby Gap tomorrow, you guys know that they got some prizes. They got some giveaways. They got some guest appearances. I was going to be a guest appearance, but I have to work. I actually got called in to work extra. I was supposed to be done at 5, so I was going to be hopping on. I got to work till 9, so I won't be on.
You can still hop on later.
Bro, it's okay. Look, I'm just going to take over for a quick second. On previously on, we are just going to be relaunching. So that's really what's going on. It's going to be a full party all day, all night. That's what's going on. We're going to have guests coming from the community. We're going to have a great fucking time. But Newbie just said he's not going to be there. So I'm out. Peace. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, no, because usually you guys are done by 9, so that's why. But if you guys
I think this one's going to go.
It's going to be
not spine ticks go, but it's going to go.
We're going to extend it a bit just because, like BC just mentioned, we're going to have several guests on throughout the night. That it'll be a good time. We're going to have a revolving door of a couple of guests that have confirmed that will be on tomorrow evening.
Fuck yeah!
So because of that, we're extending the time to. I think it's gonna start.
Whenever it ends, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna start at 7, but I think we're aiming to kind of end it like around close to 10ish. So,
yo, BC's got a new kid, and he's gonna be.
Oh, the kid's gonna come into the fucking show.
Listen. The man's on pat leave. Okay, so he could.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you are on mat leave. Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
You work more on this leave than anything, man.
No, dude, that's what
random times of the day, kids screaming, pooping. You have no idea what the hell's going on. It's wild,
man. So yeah, guys. So tomorrow, big show for them. They're relaunching. I guess BC's not in marketing because you can't give out the secrets. But anyway, yeah, giveaways, special guests. They're going on long, so make sure you guys go tune in. You'll catch us 9:35 Tuesday Eastern time. Make sure you guys go tune in. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Grail versus Grail final or if it's going to be the after show, the live uncut show. So I just got to do a little planning tomorrow, and I will kind of, you guys will find out on Tuesday what the show is. So yeah, that's the show. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and any last words?
Timmy. No, I'm good.
Bye, guys.
I'm sorry for not wearing a hat because clearly that bothered a lot of people in the chat. So I apologize.
I want to just rub your head.
All right, guys. Keep searching for those books because they're freaking out there. Later.
Bye, guys.